Mr. Chairman, distinguished heads of delegations and friends, on behalf of the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Garston Brown, and the people of Antigua and Barbuda, I am delighted to extend a warm and heartfelt invitation to host the 55th regular session of the General Assembly of this Organization of American States in the allure of our islands, Antigua and Barbuda, in June of next year. Our deep regard for the OAS is rooted in our commitment to its principles of freedom, equity, and justice. These values guide our collective efforts, from combating organized crime and advancing women's rights to protecting the most vulnerable in our communities and safeguarding the integrity of our democratic processes. It has been 22 years since the OAS General Assembly graced the Caribbean, and we believe it is time to bring this gathering back to our region, to a place where the warmth of our community reflects the spirit of our cooperation. Our recent success hosting the 4th United Nations Conference on Small Island Developing States with over 5,000 delegates highlights our ability to bring leaders together in a setting that inspires dialogue and strengthens partnerships. We invite you to experience Antigua and Barbuda, not just as a venue, but as a home where the spirit of unity and the joy of collaboration are part of the very air that we breathe. With your permission, Mr. Chairman, please allow the Secretariat to present a brief video that captures the vibrant and inviting spirit of our islands.
Por favor, adelante, señor embajador Sanders.
Mr. Chairman, that video presents a brief insight into our islands. Antigua and Barbuda is not merely prepared for this conference, we are eager to welcome each and every one of you. To host the 55th regular session of the General Assembly is to celebrate our shared aspirations and achievements in a setting that, as you can see, provides not only for productive discussions, but also unforgettable experiences. It is with a sense of anticipation, hopeful that you will join us once again in making history in the Caribbean, that I propose the adoption of the following resolution. The General Assembly, taking into account Articles 43 and 44 of the Rules of Procedures of the General Assembly, relating to the holding of regular sessions of the General Assembly and the determination of the date and place for those sessions, and considering that the General Assembly of the Organization of American States shall hold a regular session each year, preferably during the second quarter, and that the government of Antigua and Barbuda, by note AG/CP/INF 818/24, has offered to host the 55th regular session of the General Assembly, which is to be held in 2025, as a reaffirmation of its commitment to the purposes and principles of the Charter of the Organization of American States, and as a demonstration of its firm resolve to continue participating actively in strengthening the organization, resolves to determine that the 55th regular session of the General Assembly be held in Antigua and Barbuda on a date to be determined later within the Permanent Council of the Organization of American States. Mr. Chairman, we propose adoption of this resolution by acclamation. Thank you.
El proyecto de resolución sede y fecha de 55º periodo ordinario de sesiones de la Asamblea General, documento AG DOC 5868/24, es aprobado por aclamación. Aprobado.